I'm Joyce with Johnson Plastics Plus, and today we're talking about the Fluxador and how you can add cutting and engraving with a diode to your business. In this video, we're going to cover the 10 and 20 watt diode, how to install and utilize the Flux rotary with the extension base so that you can create a unique tumbler. Let's get started. First, I'd like to introduce you to the Fluxador add-ons. Starting with the printing module and the CMYK cartridges, there is also a 10 or 20 watt diode, a 2 watt infrared, and also a rotary attachment that's available for use with the extension base only. The extension base also has a pass-through option available for larger material. Let's talk about the Fluxador itself. It has a metal body, also a bright LED touchscreen, a safety switch located on the outside of the unit, an autofocus feature, as well as a camera located under the lip of the unit that gives you a bright, full color view of your workspace. This unit does need to have a filtration unit or be vented outside. Before we take a look at our samples, let's talk about some of the limitations when it comes to a diode and the material you can use. You cannot cut or engrave anything that has a clear acrylic or anything that has a translucent hue to it, glitter, or fluorescent. Preferably, you would want a material that is dark in color and 100% opaque. Let's talk about what materials you can use. For example, I have our marble and acacia wood cutting board. We also have a bag tag made out of the Romark 2-ply engravable plastic, a cork trivet. We also have a leather keychain, a anodized lighter. This is from the Saddle collection. And these tumblers are from our Simply Engravable holographic line. Now let me show you how to set up the rotary and create one of these tumblers. Okay, to get our honeycomb set up for our rotary, since we're going to engrave our tumbler, we do need to lower it. There is a little handle here on the front of the honeycomb. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that and lift up. Move this down to the bottom pegs. And make sure my honeycomb is then sitting level on all 4 of the pegs. To install the rotary, I've already ahead of time installed my rotary cable. There's a phenomenal video on the Flux website that goes into great detail on how to install that. I'm gonna go ahead and plug my rotary in, tuck my extra cable back, and set my rotary here in the middle of the bed. I will need my tapered piece since I'm doing a tapered tumbler today. And I will also need my magnetic mug tumbler stop that will help my tumbler keep from rotating off of my rotary. So to start with, I have my tumbler here. I have gone ahead and taken a piece of masking tape and marked the top layer here where I want that to be the center of my tumbler. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this set up here in the middle. Get my my end piece holding my tapered end in place. And I want this pushing up against this magnetic stopper so that what that does is stops a tapered piece from rolling off of these rotors as it rotates. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spin it around here and just check to make sure it's rotating okay, because I do want this to be level. All right, looks like it needed to be tightened up just a little bit. All right. To autofocus on my tumbler, I want to bring my laser head over. I want to make sure the point of the autofocus, which is here on the back, is just over the tumbler. And in the center, I'm going to hold my autofocus button down. And focus on my tumbler. Now that we have our material installed, we can go ahead and take a picture of our bed. And this is where you can see with that fisheye lens camera that this is going to look slightly distorted. It's why I'm using that masking tape to help mark the middle. So when I turn on the rotary under my document settings, and turn on my rotary, I'm going to get a blue line. That blue line is what my design is going to rotate on. So I just need to move it so that it's over the middle of my tape. Okay, Move it just slightly so it's over the middle of my tape. And then when I bring my design in, which I'm going to go ahead and import now, I'm going to bring it in under laser. It did come in with a white layer, so I can go ahead and turn that off and just be left here with my black design, which I'm going to go ahead and change into a brighter color, something a little easier to see. So now I can go ahead and rotate my design. Since this tumbler is in here, I'm going to go ahead and rotate it, and you can see this blue line is now lining up with the blue circle on the top of my design. I do want to scale my design down just a little bit. I'm going to scale it down to 3 inches, about the size of a logo, and then I'm going to go ahead and just put my design here on my tumbler. I want to go ahead and make sure my blue circle again is on my blue line. That is the center of what my design is, so that way then it's going to rotate around that. All right, and now I just have to go ahead and go with my settings. So I'm going to come down here to my parameters. I'm on my 20-watt diode, and then I'm going to go ahead, instead of going to custom, I'm going to come down to a setting that I've already created in here called Black Holo Tumbler. So I'm going to be at 70% power, and my speed is going to be 10.5 inches per second. Then I can go ahead and just send my job. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Joyce with Johnson Plastics Plus. If you have any further questions about the Flexador or anything I covered in our videos, you can find more information on our website at jpplus.com or reach out to our customer success team. Thanks for watching.